a little concerned. He clarified I'd be concerned, a little concerned, that is, if we had to play this week. Do you take that as a sign that maybe the injury's more significant than they'd let on before that point, or just at face value that at most it is a little concern that he would have missed one game had we had to play?
I guess I would take Jerry at his word, where it's thank God we have the bye. Because my quarterback just limped off the field after the game was over. And it's interesting what adrenaline will do, I guess, because Dak finished that play and then was kind of jogging and walking, and then the closer he got to the locker room, the more he was limping, and then eventually he's hopping, and it's just like, wait.
Tightened up on him a little.
Yeah, what is happening here?
I don't think they would have put him at the podium if he was in really, really bad shape.
Right.
If it's something, now they had to do an MRI. The boot, again, we've talked about the boot. It takes a lot of pressure off the area. But yeah, I mean, to me, I agree with Jeff. I take Jerry at his word right now. I think he's grateful that there is a bye. He's grateful that he could get him, Tyron Smith, some of those guys that kind of got a little nicked up. The Cowboys have been very fortunate, knock on wood, for the most part, as far as injuries in games and stuff like that. So, like I said earlier, I'm more willing to let things happen this week. And if I find out by Friday of this week that there's, it's a lot worse, then I guarantee you that's when I'll start sounding the alarm bells. I'm just going to get through this week and let those trainers and doctors do their treatment. And if the treatment's good enough, then there'll probably be no problems. But if in fact that we find out, then then there's going to be some concerns about getting Cooper Rush ready to play a Sunday night game in Minneapolis.
Okay, on the text, this Chase from Terrell says Jerry just hinted at a trade. He was talking about the timing of the bye week and how it gives them an opportunity here to sort of take a look at things. I don't know if he was hinting at a trade or just the benefits of having a little bit of time to evaluate your roster and see where you are. But typically at bye weeks, they bring in guys for workouts, right? Shouldn't quarterback be one of them if there's guys available?
Well, traditionally that you would bring guys in, and I know last year they really, really struggled. All the teams struggled with workouts because of the COVID situation. And so I would need to address, because you're absolutely right. When it's an open week, you could get the waiver wire and there'll be a team that will bring in 12 guys. I just don't know if we're to that point still with the teams bringing in guys from outside. But if that's the case, I'll reach out to somebody here as we continue on and find out if they're still able to do it. But I know last year it was nearly impossible to bring anybody in because of all the COVID protocol stuff they were dealing with.
All righty. The other thing to know, Dr. David Chow, not overly concerned with the injury. He has a really good track record of being able to watch the injury. He was a former NFL team doctor and listen to what they're saying and then paint a picture for you. So that's good right there. I think we have heard that it's the same injury that Gallup has, but that these injuries have a variety of recovery times. There is like a kind of a sliding scale, or there can be a lot of differences in how you recover from the injuries.
Could it be the grades? 1, 2,
okay.
I mean, different, like it's like sprains. Again, I'm not a doctor and I'm not acting like a doctor. I'm just saying there's probably different levels of where they're at. Someone earlier texted about all these are like all tears. Yeah. What's the significance of the tear? I mean, that's the MRI. I have a feeling though, guys, if the MRI that they did on Monday came back bad, somebody would have leaked that out that it was, somebody would have had that Dak's not going to play for 2 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
We didn't hear that.
Oh, that is outstanding. All right, it is the GBag Nation here on 105 through the Fan. Yeah, I think that's a legitimate thought, though. Based on your experience being around this team for so many years, how do things normally go when it's significant?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I mean, to me, it's just so hard to hide things from everybody nowadays. Some agent will leak, a player will leak, a teammate will leak, somebody will leak information that says, "Oh, okay, man, this thing's really, really bad. We're not going to play with Dak this week." That's why I say I want to give him this week. I would be out there tomorrow night doing the Cowboy crosstalk thing. Plan on talking to some people out there, and hopefully come back Thursday, Friday. I'm out Friday, by the way.
Okay.
So, but you kind of figure out what we're going to do with the injury. Like I say, if it's something that it's significant, I guarantee I'll figure it out by the end of the week.
All righty, sounds great. Tune back for Broadus. I also did want to bring up the video Mike Leslie posted, WFAA, You know, it's a video that just watching it suggests he's not going in a great direction. It's like a high limp level on it. I mean, that boot should make the stride a lot smoother. And I've had, I don't know, 4 or 5 surgeries on my left foot. I've been in those boots all the damn time. And I know if you're hobbling around on it, it's because it's your first day walking in it and you're not used to it. But I feel like Dak would be used to walking in those things. Or B, you know, the injury is really fresh and it's sending very significant stress into your area, even with that thing on. I mean, the video along with Jerry, to me, is what makes me very interested to see what Brian Broaddus is going to be able to find out about this.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, and I think
that or Dak had a lot of cocktails on the plane too.
That could have been the reason. Yeah.
I've flown on a lot of those charters, a lot of good fun times on those things.
Okay. I mean, I would think the alcohol would make the pain less.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Or it makes you stumbly.
Yeah, that booze can be a little unpredictable.